Hello everybody, my name is Leo and with this video we share a demo review of the Harley Benton DNAfx GiT Pro. First of all, we will hear the unit in action in the demo song, then we will describe the main characteristics of the unit, then we will hear more sounds in a dedicated section of this video, where we will also compare the Harley Benton versus real tube amps, and finally I will give you my 2 cents. So, I hope you enjoy and please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, as it would really help me to make more videos like this. Let's start with the demo song. Let's now describe the unit. First of all, it offers 58 amps with Fenders, Marshalls, Mesa Boogie, etc., but with no bass amp simulations. It has 31 cabs and you can load up to 30 third-party IRs using the app that you can use to manage the unit, which is pretty easy and that you can download from the Harley Benton website. Unfortunately, the IRs are up to 512 sampling points, where typically this type of units allow to load IRs at up to 1024 sampling points, which is a much more standard value, with longer IRs that typically better reproduce the speaker tone. It offers a total amount of 256 presets organized in 64 banks of 4 patches each, with 128 available for the user and 128 with factory presets. As regards effects, the DNA offers around 61 effects that you can distribute in 11 blocks, amp, cab and effect loop included, with the possibility to place the effects in whatever position you want, but without the possibility to use many instances of the same effects and without the possibility to run parallel effects. More specifically, the effects available are 3 compressors, 6 wah, 20 distortions, 2 noise gates, 4 EQs, 10 modulations, 9 delays and 7 reverbs. The screen of the DNAfx is a 5 inches colorful and not touch-sensitive screen, which therefore is pretty big compared to other units in the same price range, so allowing for pretty easy operations, even if I think that the user experience can be improved even further, as for instance the signal chain is not completely visible at a glance, but you have to scroll horizontally the list of effects, which is pretty annoying in my opinion. In fact, when I look at the signal chain, I prefer to see all the effects at once, and with such a big screen, in my opinion, it could have been done pretty easily. It offers a 52 seconds looper with a built-in drum machine with 8 styles, each with 10 grooves. When you switch off the unit, the looper is gonna be deleted. Let's now describe the I/O. It has a guitar input, balanced and unbalanced stereo outs, an effect loop with a mono send and a stereo return, which can be used also to connect the DNAfx to your amp using the 4 cables method. Furthermore, it has an amp out, which allows to switch the channel of your amp, which is pretty cool, and an input for another expression pedal or control unit. It has an headphone output and an aux in. It also offers a MIDI port, which can be set to be either an input or an output. It can be used as a 2x2 USB channels audio interface thanks to the USB port, to be used in order to connect the unit to your computer. As regards ADA conversion, it runs at 44.1 kHz and 24 bits. It has 4 foot switches that can be used also in stomp mode and an expression pedal that can be assigned to many parameters pretty easily using the computer app. The dimensions are 346 by 58 by 162 millimeters and it weighs 1.8 kilos. It runs at 9 volts and 1000 milliamperes and it has an external PSU. The price is currently almost 300 euros and I was not able to find the price in dollars, so if you know, please drop a message in the comment section below. Let's now hear some more sounds. Let's now build a preset from scratch. First of all, you have to press the select button to enter the signal chain management, and here I would start switching on obviously the amp, and then let's choose a deluxe reverb, adding a tiny bit of gain and present to 50, master to I would say 60. As you notice, you don't see the whole signal chain in the screen, but you have to scroll, which is kind of annoying, because with such a big screen, I would have preferred to have the whole signal chain at my disposal, so I can see everything at a glance. Okay, let's switch on also the cabinet with a relevant deluxe cab. Here I have my guitar with the second pickup. Let's try with the fourth position. Okay, so the guitar tone is pretty well respected. First position now. Let's now try to push a little bit the clean tone with the tube screamer in the front. Here's something I've noticed for almost all the overdriven tones happened. The clean tones are nice, are pretty good recreation of the real amp. When you add distortion, the tone, in my opinion, starts to become a little bit more boxy, less open, I would say. We will discuss a little bit more about this topic in my 2 cents section of this video. Let's see how the tone cleans up and breaks up according to how soft or hard I push the string. Pretty good reaction. Let's now go to the time and modulation effects. I would start adding a plate reverb, pick up in the second position. Nice plate reverb, spring reverb. Plate reverb again. Hold. I will stay with the plate. Let's add a delay. Actually my favorite delay, which is a ping pong delay. Let's now try to store the patch we have created. Leo clean. Okay, let's now try another preset with a more distorted sound. I would go, first of all, as always, with the amp. And here I would go with a Plexi and switching on also the relevant cap, which is selected automatically. In the menu, there is the possibility to set the unit so that it matches the cabinet according to the amp, or you can also switch off this option. And here, as you can notice, in the cabinet section, there is not the possibility to choose the mic, unfortunately. And here, as you may notice, this sense of boxiness persists with these more overdriven tones. Let's try to push even further to reduce the bass frequency, so kind in the middle equalization, present to 50, master to 50. So now we have all the equalization to 50. Now let's try to choose a different amp. I will go with the Friedman overdriven. Let's see the cab. As you may see, the cab has changed according to the amp. The volume has decreased a lot. EQ in the middle once more. A 5150. Wow. So, in my opinion, the unit reacts pretty well to your touch, cleaning up and breaking up accordingly to how strong or soft you touch the strings, but this sense of boxiness, in my opinion, persists a tiny bit. Okay, now the conclusions in my 2 cents section of this video. See you there. considerations here, and please notice that these are gonna be my personal opinions for my specific use cases, and of course you may not agree with me, and this is totally fine. Furthermore, I have purchased this unit with my own money and I'm not paid or sponsored to make this video. Therefore, these are gonna be my brutally honest opinions. Let's talk about the pros and cons of the unit. Let me start from the pros. First of all, I would mention the connectivity. I mean, at this price point, this unit is pretty complete, with balanced and unbalanced outputs, a clever mono effect loop with stereo return, which allows us to connect our favorite time and modulation external pedals to this unit. It also has an amp control out to switch the channel of your tube amp if you want to connect this unit with a real amp, not using the internal amp and cab modeling. Then I would mention the aluminum chassis, which transmits robustness, and finally I would mention the big screen, which is nice for a unit at this price point. And now let's talk about the cons. I would mention the effect signal chain that does not allow us to load parallel effects or to double an effect block, even if it is pretty standard at this price point. And then the elephant in the room, that is the tone. I found that especially the distorted tones so far are not at the same level of other units in this price range. I mean, I found that the distorted tones can be improved in terms of openness and three-dimensionality. The unit is out since a few months, therefore I think it can be improved a lot, but so far, as I was saying, especially the distorted tones are not among my favorite ones, I would say. All in all, this is a nice unit, but at this price point the competition is pretty strong. For instance, you have the NeoX MG30 at 235 euros and the Valeton GP200 at 350 euros. I think that Harley Benton has to work on the modeling algorithms if they want to really compete with other brands, and this unit has the potentiality to compete, in my opinion. And now it's your turn. Please let me know in the comment section below your precious and valuable opinions and against which other unit you would like me to compare this unit. The Valeton GP200, the NeoX MG30 or other units. Please let me know in the comment section below. We have now reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did it, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell and leave a thumb up. It would be of a great help. If you're interested in my IRs or in my camp profiles, you can check out the link in the card above or description below, where there is also a link to a playlist of songs of mine and to my 2 new Leo Gibson Band songs. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.